Welcome to L2's video presentation. My name is Rich Prince. I'm the President and CEO at L2, and my goal today is to provide you the tools to climbing the multi-channel mountain. So what you're going to need are the right resources, the right gear to get up the mountain. Prospect data lists, whether lists that you've gone outside and purchased or lists that you've developed in-house. The campaign offers, what are the right offers to the right segment group? And if you don't know, start up A/B testing to be able to find out what those are to a smaller segment to see what type of adoption rate for what type of cost you're going to get. What's the appropriate campaign creative? Sometimes you could offend one group while you make another group extremely happy. It doesn't always have to be safe, but it does have to be measured. So you can go out with a risky campaign. You can go out with a risky approach up that mountain, but you've got to measure the benefit of what that's going to be. Who are your agencies and printers that are supporting you? Are they doing the creative? Are they delivering the email, or in the case of the printers, the direct mail? What software do you have that is going to allow you to manage this entire process from the very bottom of the mountain all the way up to the top and back again? Because if you only plan to get to the top of that mountain and only bring enough oxygen to get there, it's going to be a really hard time getting down. And the last part of this that I want to talk about is making sure you have support from management, making sure that your boss, your boss's boss, and your customer and your customer's boss are all bought in to this process. So we were talking a little bit about A/B testing. And really today it could be called A through Z testing, because you can have as many different offers as you can come up with and test every single one of them, depending on the size of your segments. You want to test time of delivery, email subject lines, offers, reminder emails, creative visuals, what level of engagement the customer wants, what type of viral effects or Web 2.0 types of marketing do you want to engage in the process, and of course, what type of incentives that you have to get people to opt in. All of those issues are going to affect that route up the mountain. You can vary that in different ways to not only increase your speed, but also your success of getting up and getting back down. Let's take an example of a campaign for a hybrid car. And we're going to look at the demographics, gender, and income of that car and how you can basically manage that along with the basic personal information into one consistent campaign, taking elements from all of those industry-specific demographic to personal information and building that into a creative piece. Data, which is used unnecessarily in a piece, can lead to what they call the creepy factor. The creepy factor means you're using too much data, talking too much about the customer rather than about what the customer wants. Your job is to capture attention, to motivate response, and to customize the marketing collateral to make sure that it appeals to that individual without it seeming too weird or too invasive. A good example for this is for the Gen 5 hybrid promotion. Knowing the person's personal information and previous car color allowed us to offer different types of incentive based on age ranges that comprised into a different type of delivery to that customer with a display on that customer for different colors that we knew would make those individuals of that age range respond better. What developed was a single campaign with multiple pieces of collateral, highly personalized to the customer, and offering them the relevant type of incentive to take a look at that process if they registered. When you're looking to be able to manage the response from the campaign, there are going to be a lot of people out there that are going to claim really high open rates for your email campaign. That's one of the things you want to pay attention to, because it doesn't matter if you've got an 80 or 90 or 70% open rate from an email campaign if they're not responding to the offer. Getting the opening rate is important, making sure that people take a look at that. You drive that higher when they've received a message from you in the past, so your second, third, fourth campaigns are going to start doing better than the first. Conversion is highly unlikely in the first attempt, and creating a system that enables follow-up messages and interaction is critical to your success. So let's take a look at a multi-channel system that really makes sense. Bob gets an email. Bob opens the email, but no response. You follow up with a direct mail piece and a purl. Bob then visits his landing page, and that triggers an automatic email that makes sales contact Bob. That's how the first part of a system, which is well defined, will work for you and your customers. Naturally, there's only so much we can cover in these types of presentations, and we'd love to share with you real-life examples. Here are a few case studies that we've published to talk about specific examples. But if you'd like to discuss with us personally something that is going to actually help your business in multi-channel, give us a call. We're glad to consult with you and talk with you about the right way to get up, back down that mountain, and up again. Thank you very much.